Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this center. What you're going to need for this center is my templates, the thin fringe in the 3 cuts, and then my extra thin fluffy center half cut in one full 8.5 by 11 sheet or 2 cuts of it. Now let's get started. We're going to start with the fringe center first. We're going to start by rolling one end of the center as tightly as you can make it. Doesn't have to be super tight, but just small enough. And then we're just going to roll it. You can put glue in the beginning or as you go to keep it in place, but usually this is small enough or tight enough so that I wouldn't have to need to glue it down. So I usually just glue it at the very end. I'm also going to add a little bit more glue to add on the next piece and continue where I just left off of and continue rolling this piece. Once again, I'm going to put glue at the very end of it and glue it down. Add more glue and add the last piece on and then continue to roll it until the end. Now what I like to do is about 1/4 of an inch from the top, I like to bend the edges outward by running my fingers through them and pulling down and using my index finger to keep it from bending any further. Not sure you can see that. So I do this all the way around, starting from the center outwards. And now we're going to set this aside. I'm going to glue along the bottom of the first sheet and then line it from edge to edge and glue it down, and then continue gluing all the way across. So you want to make sure that you don't crease this end too much or at all if possible. So do this carefully. Also, this cut is pretty delicate, so when you're taking it off the mat, you have to be very slow and careful when removing it so that it doesn't tear the cuts in the middle. Now I'm just going to repeat the same process for the next piece. Now that you have both pieces done, we're going to attach it to the fringe center. I'm just going to grab the first piece, attach it on, and then begin rolling it. And then I like to glue this one along the way as I continue rolling it. Now I'm going to place glue at the very end. I'm going to add a little bit more glue and then continue with the next piece, the last piece. Start off from where you finished the first or the previous one and then continue rolling it. Now that it should look something like this, we're just going to fluff out the sides by running our hands and slightly pulling down on the cuts. You want to make sure you keep your hand on the bottom here so that if you didn't glue along the way, it doesn't slip out. And there you have it. The center is now completed. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you find this tutorial helpful.